Right, hello everybody, welcome back to Floating Sandbox. Today, we're not going to be using the Titanic. We're going to be using one of my boats. Yes, I do have a boat now. Look how posh I am. Yes, basically, it took me a really long time to figure out how to do this. But, yeah, I had a lot of, failed boats who were made out of lame, sad metal. So, yeah. Now I actually have better boats that is not made out of lame, sad metal, which is this one right here. Now, as you can see, this is a perfectly normal boat, but we're going to ruin it by clicking, by slapping. Ow! I just hit my lean off my desk as soon as I said that. Anyways, we're just going to reset the simulation settings. Now I have memorized where everything is. Now. Let us see if we can, if it can, yeah, it can stand that pretty well. I mean, nothing too crazy. I mean, yeah. Let's get the next boat. So now, we are going to mess around with this boat a little tiny bit more. Now I figured out how to do something with the boat. We're going to grab this. We're going to hold shift and rot the boat out of existence. Yes, you can now rot boats. But if you do this, scrub them clean. But we don't want that. You want to rot the boat as much as possible. Which I'm going to do by just holding down this right on this spot. As you can see, it's getting a tiny bit weak. Just a tiny bit. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to do this. We're going to do it normally. Now we're just going to clear it all up and then rot everything that is here, which is going to rot really quickly. Oh my god! Well, as you can see, it's not going so well. Now, this is what I like to call the lag fest right here. Let's make it more laggy. Oh yeah, it's lagging a lot. Anyways, enough of that. We're going to try and do something. Also, I figured out that if you snap within the water, the waves will eventually get to the actual thing, and the waves contain snap DNA, whatever it's called, and when it touches this glass thing right here, it will start to disappear, as you can see. But you know, you don't want it to disappear just yet. I want to see what is going to happen if I, you know, do this just a little bit faster, and there it goes. I want this to be a lot faster. Yep, if I can make it faster, I will make this faster, which I did. That is as fast as I can make it. Get the next boat. No, not the next boat. We're just gonna see what I can do with this. Adjust terrain, you said. What I could do with that. I'm just going to do this, and yep. Oh, I'm gonna make it faster. Oh my god! So yeah, you get the gist of what this can do. This massive spike here that can penetrate through this whole glass thing in an instant. Not in an instant, but I'll make it. And there it goes. Yes. Right. Now, we're going to grab our next boat, because this boat is a lag fest. Now this is what I like to call Atlantis on meth. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do with this. I have to age restrict this video since I said that word, but you know, we're going to do it anyways. Obviously, you cannot have a city without the Starbucks. I couldn't draw the Starbucks logo, so I just did this. So yeah, first of all, we have to give it a natural test. By the way, I made all these boats that I'm showing in this video, except for the Titanic. Yeet. Test number 1. Correct. It does get destroyed. So now, I actually haven't tried something yet, and I would like to try it. So if I literally zoom out, like all the way, go to the edge here, grab me my, no, I don't want to be in here, grab me my, I don't know, maybe a tract. No, that's not the one I want. Adjust terrain. Do that. Then just grab my tract and repel and pull this. Now, ultraviolet mode, activate. Now, let's see how you know scuffed this is. Oh, and here it comes, speeding towards this wall here. Quite spectacular speeds and shreds. Yes. Now, I have found something in the simulation settings that allows you to do something pretty cool. Now, if I shoot my Starbucks with this, where is it? With this water gun, this should create havoc. I was right. That created a lot of havoc. Normally, it wouldn't do that. Now, I am going to dry this up. Don't want all water in my systems. Oh no, you don't. You're not going to sink on me. Not today. Get out of here. Nobody wants you in the boat anyways. So yeah, normally the water system would just do this. But since I know how to, tweak the settings of the game, I can fill this in 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3. That is 7, 9. I've filled this in 10 clicks, 12 clicks, no 11 clicks, and as you can see, it has caused mayhem. So we are going to now make our own boat by simply going into paint. And you may be wondering, James, why are you going into paint? Well, that is where we make our boats. So yank this, and we are going to open a simple file. Open. That is not what I wanted to do. You know what, James? Sometimes you can be pretty stupid. File. There we are. Don't save. Now, as you can see, these are all the different materials. Now, you have to get these exact colors, and if you do not get the exact colors, it will not work. There's about a 0.0001% chance of you stumbling into one of these exact color details onto here, which is what this comes. Now, to find these color details, you would need to get into your AppData. Now, to get into your AppData is pretty difficult, but let me just show you how to. Now, you don't need to actually go into your notes. I just have this command pasted onto my notes. Now, this is how I get into my Minecraft mods. So it's C:/user/ whatever your name is /AppData. You copy. I'm gonna put that code in the description, and then you go up here. You can click on this, delete this, and copy and paste that, which will get you here. You press local. You go down until you find where is it? You go down until you find floating sandbox. Go into guides, and here it is. Material structural template. If you go into this, it will show you a photo. of this. Now you want to open this in Paint. To do that, you just need to do the same thing, except go to File, Open, and then go to here. But I'm actually gonna put this command in the description as well. You copy and paste that command and open that on Paint. It's pretty simple to do. Now, what you need to do next is you need to go to 400 zoom. You go to 400 zoom, or else this won't work. If you make a boat the size of this, it will literally almost crash your game. If you don't have a good PC, it will crash your game. So don't. So that's why we're making a boat quite small. Now, if I grab myself this and size it down to the minimal I can, which is very, very small, actually no, you need to zoom into 500, and then you'll be able to see it. I'm pretty sure. Yes, there it is. Right. So you need to do 500 zoom and then look for this. Now, to build your boat, you will need any one of these you want. So for now, I'm going to do steel hull, and I'm going to select. Disclaimer: you actually have to use something that ends in hull. I recommend iron hull or steel hull. The blue one, because I can. To do that, you need to do color picker, and you need to click on that color. Then you'll have that exact color. You go over to a blank spot, and then you just draw your boat. Now, if you want to make it more cool, you can do. That is not what I wanted to do. You can now when you select this option, as soon as you select this option, you must go into size and click it down, or else you will end up doing what you didn't want to do. Anyways, apart from that, you need to go over here, do this, and then click. That's the nature of this thing. Now, then when you do that, you just go in here, make sure the size is the smallest that you can, and then draw a line. That will make a simple boat. Now, you're going to fill that. Oh, and by the way, make sure all the corners are filled in, because in the game, these can travel through the corners, so you just need to go around and dot all the corners to make sure they do not fill in. Now that we have that part done, and since all the corners are filled in, now I do admit I did it the impatient way, but sure, look, in my opinion it looks just a tiny bit better. But anyways, now you must remember, this game, you need to go into Game Jolt, create an account, and this game does cost 50 cents. This game costs 50 cents in Game Jolt, so if you want to do this, you need to pay 50 cents for this game. A minimum 50 cents. You can pay whatever money you want, but it needs to be at least 50 cents to buy this game, which I got 50 cents because, you know, I don't really have that much money up my sleeves, so, Then what you want to do is you want to fill it. Okay, so what I did a steel hull, and I did it blue. So now, you can fill it with steel, or you can fill it whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to fill it with iron. I'm going to fill it. Another disclaimer, you can't actually fill it with a steel hull. You have to fill it with something that does not end in a hull. Because if you fill it with like a steel or iron or any hull, it will sink the boat. With green iron. So what you need to do is go into your fill option, then pick your color picker and scoop it up. Then come over here, fill. Now there you go, you've got your own boat, but I mean that's not all you want. I mean, I'm just going to decorate it with a bit of a, so steel hull, doop, 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 doop. Oh, now I'm going to pick up. Now, boom. I'm going to use a iron hull for this one, because obviously I need an iron hull. And I'm going to do blue, right here. Picked up the blue. No, actually it needs to be this one. It needs to... Now, obviously I'm decorating this. You don't have to do this part, but I'm just doing it anyway, because I want to. Now I want to use the line mechanic right here. Don't worry, since this is an iron hull, it will not affect anything. And then last of all, do the line there. Then go back to the iron hull. And I'm going to pick black for this one. So color picker, scoop it up, and then draw the lines. Now I'm putting a smokestack on this. It's going to look pretty scuffed, but I mean, only thing I can do, I suppose, because, you know. Now, for the last part, if you want to make a smoke, it's a smokestack. Now, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, don't do what I just did there. Instead, go over to whatever you want. I'm going to use steel for this one. And then grab this one instead. Because it's not going to end out well if you do the other one, because your boat is just going to sink. Now, I'm going to do the proper way this time. And then I'm just going to... Remember, just a quick reminder, the outline of your boat has to be, like, any outlines has to be the, has to be made out of, like, any hull, and the inside, the part you fill with, it can't be a hull, or else your boat would sink. To, iron. Black. Here we are now. And fill. That is my boat done. So what you need to do is, after that, you need to go into home, select rectangular formation, make it a decent size so you can fit your boat in it, select it, copy it, and then delete it. Make a new file. Don't save the other thing. Then copy and paste it, zoom it out, drag it a bit, zoom it back in, and then bring the white down to a very small amount. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this will turn into like 5 times the size in the game. So yeah, now what you want to do is you want to save as. Then I'm going to call this video boat, because I made it in a video. Save it, close paint, go into floating sandbox, and now it should be in the game. I don't know, it should be though. Now load ship. Now I'm just going to type in video. Do I hear? Yes. And as you can see, we made the boat perfectly. Now, if you want to download the game, you need to go into GameJolt, pay for 50 cents. In the guides, if you want to make your own boat, you need to open up and just do whatever I did in the previous part of the video. As you can see, our boat looks pretty cool. And now, we're going to destroy it. We're going to destroy it. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.